Hello, welcome to my channel once again. In this video, we are going to be looking at how we can set our time to live property. So our messages are not meant to exist forever. So you can denote how many minutes or how many seconds or how many hours you want before the message expire. So I mean, when people are on a queue, they are not meant to be queuing up forever. So there should be like a time frame that after some time they should get tired and they should leave. So that's what this time to leave property does. So I'll be sharing my screen. We are going to the Azure portal now. Okay, so if I should go to the overview, you would notice that I believe you can see my screen now. You can see what we have here, message time to leave. So it's set to 1 day by default. So this is what we want to work with. So if I want to add a new message, let me go over to my message bus explorer. Let me try to add a message. I believe you are going to be asked to specify that. So it's still loading. Why is this taking time? Okay. So send message, and if I should come over to, let's see, broker properties, and let's see custom properties. Let's see. So it's not here. So basically we can always change that. We can always modify that from our overview page. So I wanted to see if we could change it message by message. So let me go to the entire message and let's see if we can do that from there. Oh, it's taking time. Okay, let's pick from start. Let's select these. Let's see the message properties. Yeah, we can see the time to live here. Time to leave rather, yeah. So can we modify this? I don't know. So if you think you can modify it message by message, let us know in the comment section. But where we are really going to is our ability to do this from our program, from our code. But if you want to do it generically, you can always come here, message time to live, click on change, and you can set it to whatever time you want. So if I should change this to, if I set the default to 10 seconds, this default will be used for all messages in the queue which do not specify the time to live for themselves. Okay, so that means there's definitely a way you can work with it individually. But let's just work with this first. 10 seconds. So I've set it to 10 seconds now. Then I'll go over to my service bus. Then I want to add a new message. Let me call this let me call it new message. So record, I set it to 10 seconds, and I want you to take note of the number of messages we have here, the queue. You know, we have 3 messages. Take note of that. Say this custom properties. Okay, so we can also use this custom property to set our time to live value. But let's just demonstrate this first. So let me send this. And we have 4 now. We have 4. So we'll wait for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, you see that this number is going to reduce because the time to live for the message that we added will get expired and it will no longer be here. So for this new message, the fourth one here is going to expire after what's it called? After 10 seconds. So as 10 seconds elapse, I don't know. Let's refresh. Still 4. Let's refresh again. It's still 4. So you can also always come here, message properties, and you can look at the time to live value. Where is that? Um, um, okay, let me see this. Okay, we have this here. Okay, because we go down. Yeah. So this is using the default. That's why we do not see it here, but let me refresh it again. Yeah, so you can see it is now 3 because the time to live has been expired. So the reason why, if I should pick, you will see that we can't find new message anymore. The reason why the others, you could see the time to live value here is because they add their own value, their own custom value compared to the one that was using the generic one that we set from the overview page. And I was speaking about how you can set it from here. What you can do is you can use this key value pair. So for example, this, you can see time to live. You can copy this, then it's in and copy this, then you would, when you are sending a new message, after you've entered uh, another message, and when you come over to custom properties, you would add a new custom property, add time to life as the key, and the value can put it as a number, or can put the value as let's say 10. I believe it's in seconds, not in milliseconds. So you can send this. So let me pick from stats. And we have this. If I should, this is the another message. You should now check the time to live value from here. We haven't seen it yet because our delivery count isn't visible. Okay, I should have done it under broker properties, not our custom properties. So it's in custom properties. You can see it here, but it's under broker properties that it should have been. So what I will do now is let's add a new message, newest message. Let's go to broker properties. Set time to live. This is what we have to click on. And we can specify the seconds that we want to do. So let's say 10 seconds, or let's say 15 seconds, and we can now send. So this is how to set the time to live for a particular message if you do not want to use the generic one. So I think that is straightforward. So this is not even where we are even going to. Where we are going to is how we can build an application, and when we are sending a message to the queue programmatically from our Visual Studio, how we can specify our time to life. That's really where we are going to. So this one is just how it is done from the Azure portal, which is not so I will now go to, for this, the particular queue that my program will be connecting to is Mama Put, not restaurant. So I'm going to Mama Put now. This is where our program will be working with. So let me go over to Service Bus Explorer, and it is clean. We do not have any message in this queue. Let it finish loading. There are no messages here. Good. So now let's go over to our Azure portal. Sorry, our Visual Studio. Yeah, so I believe you can see my screen now. I'm in my Visual Studio. So this is a similar program that we've used before that just tells you how you can send messages to a queue from Visual Studio. The only difference is that in this case, we are setting our time to life here. So this is the line that should be of great importance to you. So this is where we are setting the time to life, and we are setting it to 30 seconds. So let me reduce this from 30 to maybe 15 seconds, because I don't want to wait for so long before it comes to effect. So we are adding these messages to the queue on the Azure Service Bus, and we are setting our time to life from the broker properties. You saw how we did it from the portal manually. So now we want to do it programmatically. So this is the code. It will be available in our GitHub page as well. So I'll be doing it now. I'll be running this program, and I'll be sharing the output screen right now. So let me run it, then share the output screen. Yeah, so it's running now. Hopefully, all our messages will be sent, and my connection string will work well. So you can see all of the messages have been sent, which means we are good to go. So now I'll be going over to the Azure portal and see if these messages are reflected. And I need to be fast so that the time to life will not be expired. Yeah, so let me refresh. Let me pick from start, and you see that we have 4 messages. Yeah, so you can see we have 4 messages now, but I set the time to live to 15 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. 15 seconds, let me confirm. 15 seconds, yeah, to 15 seconds. What this means is that after that time, all these messages will be taken away. So let me refresh. I'm not sure 15 seconds. We've gotten to 15 seconds yet. So let me just, so I believe we all get the idea. So time to life is like you're specifying the age of messages in your queue. And in real life, it makes a lot of sense because people don't queue forever. You are queuing because you want some operations should be performed around those messages, not for it to just be there forever. So this time to life makes sense. Take note of the features that we treated. In the last video, we looked at message lock duration. It's quite different from this time to live. So from this time to live, message log duration is talking about the amount of milliseconds, a particular message will be logged from being triggered by some other method, by some other operation. Why time to live is just the age. So I believe 10-15 seconds should be over, if I'm not mistaken. Let me refresh, and if everything works well, we should have no message in the queue, because we set that time to live for all the messages. So let me refresh, and we have 0. So I believe this is clear. I believe this is clear. If you find this video helpful, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. In the next video, we are going to be looking at dead letter queue, which is what we have here. Dead letter queue, what it really means and how it can be useful. Have a great day, everyone.